This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the warehouse in the Red Cow. Delighted to be joined with the new BAI Irish welterweight champion, Senan Kelly. Senan, we spoke yesterday and you sort of said that you wanted to make a statement and sort of stop him. Matthew, tonight, you know how good he is. You've probably done the next best thing to it and sort of showed him probably the maturity you have. Obviously, you've been about the game a lot longer. You probably old manned him sort of time, sort of roughed him up early on, sort of showed your strength. You know, the weight probably advantage you have, like probably the second prize you sort of got tonight, not stopping, but you put on that performance.
Felt like I won every round, being honest. And I wanted to get the stoppage, but the hand did go in the second round. That's no disrespect to Matthew. It's just business. That's all this is. I think he's a very good operator. He fucking showed me, like the very first two punches he threw in there, he rocked me with the very first one too. He hit me, don't even if he hit me clean, but I was just like, whoa, this fella fucking punches. There's a big difference in wearing 8-ounce gloves rather than 16-ounce gloves. Yeah, a few more years with him maturing. Felt like that was kind of like the Mayweather versus fucking Canelo there. You know, he got him when he was young. He's happy he did. So yeah, no, I'm happy with how things played out, and I'm happy I got him out there. Well, I got the fight in the end because we had a lot of opponents chopping and changing, you know.
Is it sort of hard for you in some ways, because you and Matthew's very, very good friends? Like obviously they see, you know, he's a bit emotional and stuff afterwards, and I've sort of said to him, like, you're only 22 years of age, you're a pro less than a year, like he's going to learn. If it was roles reversed, it'd been harder for you because you're a bit older. You know, it probably feels you're happy you've won, but at the same time you're probably sad for Matthew because you're very good mates outside of the ring.
Yeah, but like as I said, it's business. Like, this is a game of football, not a bat and eye. It's just boxing. I don't think anyone's really batting an eye either. Like, he's 22. He's going to come back younger. Like, he's going to come back stronger, hungry. This loss is fucking nothing to him. Do you know what I mean? If I lost, it'd be something. I'm 28. He's only 22. He's a long way to go. He's only maturing, and he's boxing at the weight above what he should be boxing at. He's a 140. Do you know what I mean? He might even go lower than that. We'll see what happens with his weight loss journey, but he'd be grand. You know what I mean?
Celtic champion and Irish champion in 2024. Like it couldn't get any better for you than that. Like when you started the year and you think, you know, what you've accomplished this year, like it's incredible to see where you've come from. Like what 18 months or so, like from sort of coming back into boxing. You know, April last year in the National Stadium, the Elite Show, to now where you are less than 2 years later. It's crazy.
Yeah, like no one fucking remembers me dislocating my shoulder. Fucking 12 months trying to figure out what the injury was. Another 14 months of rehab, trying to get it back in fucking strong. That was a fucking long time to have no money coming in. Like, I'm a teacher. I went back after got my surgery done 6 months in a school, getting paid $3,000 a month for playing a bit of football with kids. I gave that up. I went back on the dole, came back into boxing, making no money. Do you know what I mean? I was living on my girlfriend's wage when I had to stop signing on the social welfare because they started catching me out. I had to live on my girlfriend's wage for a long time. I had literally no money coming in. And yeah, only now I'm starting to reap the reward, so it's been a long journey.
When we spoke yesterday, and obviously when we spoke a couple of weeks ago when the fight was made, you know, like, sorry to keep going back to it, but a few months ago you were hemming and hawing, we'll keep boxing, and we said, you know, you're going to get your reward for this. You've got your reward tonight. You're an Irish champion as a professional boxer. You're on cloud nine right now.
Wouldn't go that far now. You know, like, yeah, I'm happy with it.
But it's still like it's, you know, you expected to get here. You want to go further than
this.
This
is like, I knew I was going to get here. You know what I mean? This isn't like everyone's going celebrating and all tonight. Like, I'm just going home and go to bed. I'm going to get my hand x-rayed tomorrow. I have a funeral to go to tomorrow morning. Take 7 days off. I'm back in the gym next Monday. I'm going to just start training with one hand. I want to get another fight in before the end of the year. I want to push on and start 2025 going. Do you know what I mean? I want to finish the year 10-0. Just kind of disappointed tonight, really, if anything, that I didn't get him out of there. The hand went in the second round. There's nothing I can do with that. I felt like I won every round, so it's the next best thing. But yeah, like this, like it's great and all, but like it's Irish champion. It's not British champion. There's a difference in British champion and Irish champion. And British champion, that's the kind of level I want to get at. In my opinion, the Irish title is just kind of like a mid-area title. You know what I mean? Like there's not a huge pool here in Irish fighters. Fucking, it was hard to even get this fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I'll celebrate. I'll have a drink with my missus, but this isn't like I'm not at the ceiling yet. Like you know what I mean? This isn't. There's still so much more to go. There's so much to improve on. So we'll see how freely far I have to go, you know.
If you had felt ecstatic about this now, like you would have reached your ceiling, sort of like Ryan Burnett came a world champion. He was like, "Is this it?" He imagined it be so more. Like you've got so much more to give to the sport and so many more titles and bigger fights to win. So like if you were really really happy about this, you were probably going to stop yourself from going further. You know, like you're passionate about this sport. Like we've spoken about it many times, and we keep bringing up money and everything else. Like you've reached this pinnacle now where you're the best 147 fighter, even though you're not a 147 fighter. You're the best 147 fighter currently in Ireland. We know there's probably ones above that level.
Look,
you know,
let's call a spade. Yeah, I won the Irish title at 147. I'm not a 147. I'm a 140. I took an opportunity, and I'm going to reap the rewards from it. But I want to go down to 140 and really, do you know what I mean? That's my way. You know what I mean? That's the title I really want to get. And then I do want to push on to bigger and better things, because Irish title, it's not the limit for me. It's not the roof. We've a lot to improve on. We've a lot to work on. So I don't know how far I'm going to go in this sport, but it's going to be a lot further than Irish level.
how's the hand feeling now? You've obviously had it nice there for about 15 minutes, even though you still have a right hand.
Yeah, it feels alright. Like, it's just a little bit sore. Second round, I caught my fucking hard right hand as he came in. I hurt him with it. As soon as I hit him, I was like, oh shit. That was fucking sore. This hand actually went 8 weeks ago. I didn't want to tell anyone. Didn't tell Jay. He was going to ask me if there's any niggles or injuries. I just keep saying no to him. But hand went 8 weeks ago. I kind of knew this was going to happen today. I think it was the third or fourth round. I slipped and caught my backhand, and the hand got really hot. And I was like, oh fuck, that's not good. And then as the fight went on, anytime I was stepping in with him, I was catching him. But if you notice, he was kind of dipping his head, so the two was kind of catching him on the forehead a bit, catching him on the crown of the head. Hand was getting worse the rounds going on, so you can kind of see the later rounds, I'm really just trying to focus on my lead hand. But by that time, he's already bollocks and me roughing him up so much. You know, anytime it was kind of hard to work on the inside because he was kind of just pushing forward, but I was just digging the fucking right hooks into the side, left hooks into the sub. They weren't really clean body shots, but I was leaning on him, Tyson Fury kind of style, just zapping the energy out of him. So by doing that, I was able to just use my lead hand in the second half of the fight, well, the last few rounds of the fight, we'll call it. I wanted to take him out in round 9 or 10. I think if the hand didn't go, I would have, but look, it is what it is for now.
Like fighting through that pain as well, like obviously when your hand's sort of going, like at that moment you're just sort of going like it doesn't matter, like your arm could fall off, you're going to keep going regardless whether it's sore. You know, it probably, I remember Carl Frampton broke his hand in a fight and he just had to go to the body instead. Like were you just sort of thinking, leave the head, just work the body and keep winning the rounds?
That's the thing, yeah, like the body shots weren't landing as clean as I want them to. There was a few times where I was jabbing high, jabbing low, feint high, backhand low, and then feinting high, jabbing low. But a lot of the time they're kind of slipping off his elbows and catching him low. And like, I don't want to be hitting him low, but it was kind of happening a little bit and I didn't like that. And then sometimes I was falling short of the body shot. So I was having so much more success with the head. But then as he was kind of rushing me out, I was catching a few bodies. I think at one point he threw a 1-2. I blocked the jab and I just stood out right and let the backhand go to the body and I hurt him with that. I think that would have been the fourth round maybe. Then he really started just going on the back foot after that. That was the one body shot I knew I hurt him with. Other than that though, I don't think really much body shots really affected him too much. Like they were breaking him down by just tagging, but there was not really many clean ones that really were just like buff. Right, that was it. There was only one. So bit more, not a bit more body work, but I think the body work could have been a bit more precise. It's something that they do need to work on.
What's next for Senan Kelly? Obviously, we know it in the press conference the other day, you sort of throwing your name in the hat for Dylan Moran. Obviously, we don't know what's going on, if that fight's sort of made. Like, you're the Irish champion now, you can sort of call the shots. Who would you like to face next?
Yeah, I'd love the Dylan Moran fight, I would. Is it Dylan Moran or Dylan Moran?
Moran, I think it's Moran, but sure, you know me. How long did it take me to get your name right?
Fair enough, Marty. You call it Moran then, yeah. It's the fight that I'd love, but I think Tyrone McKenna's going to be getting that fight. But if he doesn't take it, I'd love to step in and defend the Irish title against Dylan. But let's just see how the X-ray goes tomorrow with me hand. But yeah, I'd say it'd be alright for that, really.
It's one of them, isn't it? You just fight through it because obviously you're going to get a bigger profile. You know, obviously Pro Box, I think, is holding that card and that's streamed all around the world and stuff like that. You're putting yourself in the shop window now. Sponsors, obviously bigger fights. You know, you sort of said, the Campbell Hatton sort of fight and stuff like that as well. Like, you're striving for greatness, so you need to get yourself in them shop windows on the bigger cards. Not discrediting Jay, but the bigger platform, the more people can see you, the more money you can make, the more you can chase your dreams.
Well, the conversation me and Jay been having is he's trying to get TV in for these JBM promotions. So it'd be great if that happened. Yeah, it'd be great getting one or two big fights, one or two big purses. But look, Jay's my manager, and I really do trust him. He's guided me in the right direction so far. Anything he's promised me, he's delivered me, and I'm very grateful for all the stuff he's done for me.
Well, look, we'll let you go and obviously get your hands sorted. I'll let you watch your last series of sits as well. Obviously, that's Hope D3 camp. But look, congratulations once again on becoming Irish champion, and enjoy your pizza.
100% Marty, I appreciate you, pal.
Cheers, Senan. Thank you.